What's up guys, it's your boy Junior aka Semi, and welcome to Semi 2 Tech, the channel that brings you everything from product reviews, tech reviews, all the way to live streaming and live gaming and everything else in between. So if you like all that stuff and more, then stay tuned to this channel. And guys, always remember, you want to continue supporting the channel, all you gotta do is like all my videos, share my videos, comment all my videos, and if you still haven't done so, hit the subscribe button, enable bell notification, and get notified every time I drop great videos like this one or whenever I go live. And cause trust me guys, you never ever want to miss a thing. Alright, so today I did want to take you a tour of my current setup. I know I do this every year. I try to do it every year. I try to do it in the beginning of the year of all that. But since I've been really busy this whole first part of the year, so it is April and now I'm just getting around to making this video to show you a tour of my setup. This is the latest up-to-date tour that I have and all the specs I have. I did a few upgrades on here. And one thing that you might notice right away is I got rid of the PC listed down here and I moved it right there. So yes, I got a new case and everything. I decided to do a big upgrade on there. I'm gonna show you everything I've done, everything I have, in case you guys don't know what I have. And remember, you ever had any questions on any of the stuff I have here, put them down in the comment box and I'll get to you as soon as I can, when I can. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and start out with my setup. Right away, you can see from the whole first 2 minutes of the video that I have two 49-inch ultra wide screens here. These are the Samsung 49 Odyssey screens. I got two of them. You guys know I got one of them at first, and then like a couple years later I got the second one because I did have a 32 on top, and I did not like the layout because I'm very like OCD sometimes. I don't want everything matching up perfectly, everything lining up good. So my wife's like, babe, just buy another 49 and put it on top if you could. I'm like, you know what, why not? Because I was trying to line up two 32s, I was trying to line up two 27s, I was trying to do a lot of stuff. The only downside I have with this setup right here, having the two stacked 49-inch, is I don't have room to use a DSLR camera to actually use as a webcam. So what I'm using as a webcam right now, you might not be able to see it, but it's right here. It is a C920 Logitech camera. It's very popular. Everybody uses it. It's a very well budget camera for what you could do with it and use. And I do have the privacy cover on here. I don't know if you can see it. And that's what I have. So let me flip the camera back around so you don't see so much of my face anymore and you can see more of the PC. And I'll try to go up of everything I have here because I have a lot to go over. Alright, so let's go ahead and flip over. Alright guys, so that's the setup right there, as you can see. Alright, to start from the top, I already told you that I have the two 49 inches. On top of there, on the sides, I do have two Elgato key lights. You're gonna see a lot of Elgato products here because I use a lot of Elgato stuff. So I have that there. On top of there, on the Elgato boom arm, well, I forgot what kind of you call the arms, but it's a flex arm with the table mount, all Elgato, with a Nikon 5500 camera. That is my overhead shot camera, so when I'm doing any unboxing and everything, I flip that one looking down and I do my unboxing right there in front of the keyboard. That's how I do my overhead cameras for when I do unboxings and stuff like that. Now, on top over here, I have my Roland S gimbal attached to my Canon D80 camera, or 80D, whatever you want to call it. I have it set up right there. I use that for video shooting when I want to do some video editing and video stuff outside the house. I use that. Since I haven't been really doing too much stuff with video editing or video shooting or any kind of stuff, that stays there for now. And I do have a Macco toolbox there. It was my brother's. He had that inside his real life-size Macco toolbox. This is a smaller replica. It actually works. It has a couple of drawers in it. It has 4 drawers here, as you see. So I keep stuff in here like pens and stuff like that, just to keep around. and I had nothing has to do with the PC itself, but I keep that there because it was my brother's. It's just a remembrance of him. All right, and just to show you my crown jewel right here, this is my Razer Edition Liam Lee L11 dynamic case. As you see, it's a big white case, so I couldn't post it on the underneath my desk like I used to before. So I had to put it on top of my desk, which I think it looks pretty cool. And as you see, it's pretty wide and pretty. The thing I like about this one, it's so big that it fits so many fans in here that keeps the PC cool and it gives it great airflow. All right, so to give a real quick recap on what's inside here, so you guys know what everything's going on in here. This has i9 10900K CPU, 12 cores, 24 thread. No, I'm sorry, I lied. 14 cores, 28 threads. I want to get to 16 cores, but it's okay. I'll stick with the 14 cores right now. It has 4 32 gig 3600 megahertz RAM, so a total of 128 gigs of RAM on here. And that's not the max of what this could hold. This could hold up to 256 gigs of RAM. So I still got room for 4 more sticks of 32 gigs. As you can imagine, 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance Pro RGB RAMs are pretty expensive. So right now I only have 4 sticks. I'm planning to get another 4 when the money is right. But right now I don't need it, but that's what I have right now, okay? Right here I have a 3080 Ti. It's from MSI. The motherboard is the MSI's X299 Pro. And as you see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Corsair fans. These 3 and these 2 here are 120 millimeter fans. The ones on top are 140 millimeter amps. That is the radiator for my Kraken and XZXT cooling system. And as you see, it has my logo going in a GIF motion. So that's a cool little thing I like. That's the reason why I got the XZXT Kraken cooling system, because it does have an LED screen there that you can put whatever you want. It can actually read your temperatures off your computer, and I'll show you real quick what it looks like when we switch it out. I'm just getting it into the system right now. Just bear with me. All right, so I'm opening it up right now. So right now it's on my logo, as you see. It's just flipping, it's getting digitalized. And if I don't have that there, it reads the temperatures of whatever you want to read. It can read my CPU temperatures, I can read my GPU temperatures, it can read whatever I want. Right now I'm just loading up the program so I can change it around. As you see, it is the NZXT Cam version right here, the software. And right here I have the LCD display here. If you click on it, I can change it to whatever I want. I had a few other ones here, but then if I don't have that on there, I could just change it to whatever I want. I can put dual information, which will read both my GPU and CPU temps, just my CPU temp, CPU load, GPU load, or my GPU clock speed, and a bunch of other stuff that you can check out. So if I go to dual information here, which will read both my CPU and my GPU temperatures, I can put into whatever color one here. As you can see, that's what it changed there. So on the left, it'll read my CPU, and the right, it'll read my GPU. So that's pretty cool. That's another reason I like it. I can have that there, but I like to have my logo on here, so I just go back and change it to my GIF, and I put my logo. I have put a few other logos on here as well. I have put this one here that you can see that it splashes my logo on there, which is not too bad. And then I have this one here with my logo on there with the fire spinning in the background. And then that's it. Those are the 3 I have, but I like this one more because it's more of a computer thing. It digitalizes my logo, it spins it around. and then it pixelates it, all that cool stuff. All right, so that's basically my whole setup. This does have a 2 GB M.2 NVMe hard drive behind the GPU. There's a slot there, and then I'm able to put a second one on the bottom. I don't have one there yet, but I do have a 14 gig, not an SSD, but a regular hard drive, a mechanical hard drive in the back behind the motherboard. That's where it hides. I have 14, like I said, I got a 14 gig on that one, so I got enough space. I'll never run out of space. So right now you can see like this fan and this fan here are flickering. I don't know what went wrong with them. They probably went bad, and as you see, that one's not turning on. So those are something I gotta replace. So for right now, it doesn't matter. I'll deal with it. But yeah, so that's my PC. It does also have a Blackmagic 4K capture card built inside. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Right there is my Blackmagic capture card. So that's where I do all my PlayStation or Xbox game captures are coming in right in there. All right, so, and right in the front, I'm pretty sure you guys noticed this. If you see my video, this is my mom mic. It's magnetic right on there. So when I'm not using it, I can put it right there, and I can charge it with the cable right there. So that's what it is right there. All right, so we're done with the PC itself here. Now let's move over to my desk. Here I just have an extra face cam, and of course it's the Elgato Face Cam. All right, let me turn on the light so you guys can see better. All right, so yeah, that's much better. All right, so that is my Elgato's Face Cam. I got that as a gift. I really haven't been able to use it because I was gonna put it right up here, but it's gonna take up most of the screen, and I don't want to do that. So that's the reason why I still have this C90. But this camera is actually really good. I'm really impressed with that camera. Really impressed. All right, so you guys might be wondering what this is right here underneath the face cam. This is my mix amp for my headphones. This is the SteelSeries headphones mix amp, which connects to my computer, so I can hear sound through my headset right here. All right, and when I'm not using my headset and I turn off my headset, it pushes sound to my soundbar right here underneath. This is the Samsung J soundbar, which I love the soundbar for the main reason it has multiple channels in it. All right, so right now this is connected to this through optical cable, and that's how, and then optical cable is running into my PC, so I get great sound for that. And then this also has a 3.5mm jack, so you can connect an audio jack into that. That's what I used to have it jacked into my PC with, but I like the optical sound on here, so I chose that one to hook up my mix sample right here for my headphones. And it's also Bluetooth connection on here. So that's 3 connections, guys. Either optical cable, 3.5mm jack, Bluetooth. Which you guys are wondering, why do you have a Bluetooth, or do you even use a Bluetooth? Yes, I use the Bluetooth. Why? Before I get to all this, I did want to show you that the ITX build I had built is right here. This is my streaming PC. So if I'm playing a high performance game on my PC, sometimes the stream will not play as good as you want it. So what people do, especially big streamers, when they come to game streaming, they actually use a second PC to stream the video. So that's what that's there for. Have I used it that way yet? No, but it's all set up that way. All right, and right on top I have my Nintendo Switch, which I barely even use, so I just keep it there. So that is my ITX build. In that build, I have an i7, I believe it's a 10500 as well, with 32 gigs of RAM, which is a max input of 64. So right now I'm only doing half of what it's capable of doing, just like I'm doing on my main PC. It has a 1070 gigabyte hard drive. Not hard drive, I mean graphics card. and I also had a 512 gigabyte M.2 NVMe on there. No extra hard drive in there yet. I just built it real quick, and I haven't had time to buy more hard drives for it. but right now it's really fast, and I have 512 gigs of hard drive space, so it works good for me for what I need it. Also, it has an all-in-one air CPU cooling in it as well. There's no RGBs in this PC. The only RGB there will be is on the bottom. So if I turn this on, there'll be RGB. I know you can't tell right now, but hold on. I don't know if you can see it there. There's some RGB lights right in there. There you go. There you can see it better. RGB lights on the PC. That's the only RGB on this PC it is, because didn't put anything in there. I could if I wanted to, but I didn't. And as you can see from here, I have my Quadcast mic linked right here. And I have it on that boom arm there on the top, because I used to have this PC right here in the front. I used to be close over here, and so this had to go over the PC. So that's why I have it like that. But I have my Quadcast, love this mic, had it for years already, and it's awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Hopefully it shuts off on its own. Alright, so let's get back to my peripherals and everything here. So I finished over here when I say my mix amp right here for my headphones and soundbar. Now from here, you see you have the Stream Deck. This is the extra large Stream Deck, 32 keys, which works great. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, and then on here, you see my mechanical keyboard. This is the Razer Black Widow Pro version 3 keyboard on green switches. Green switches, and it runs good. And these are hot swappables. Yeah, it is green switches. As you see, it's a green switch right there. The sound on it is awesome. It's not that as sensitive I was with my Corsair Platinum K97s. So this is a big upgrade for me, at least from how I feel about it. And of course, I have the Razer. I forgot the name of this. Let me see if I can see the name of this. Oh yeah, it's not on there. It's not on there, but this is the Razer Ballistic mouse. Reason why I got this mouse is because it's wireless. That's a big plus. And that is the docking station for it. So if you want to charge your mouse, you don't have to worry about batteries or anything. Just put it on the mount and it's charging. When it's blinking like that, that means it's charging and we're all set. That's awesome, guys. All right. So that's the reason I got this mouse. I always wanted this mouse, but I was always a Corsair person. So everything on my setup was all Corsair. So I really couldn't go ahead and switch it out and just like I said, I'm very OCD sometimes. And I have that like that. So let me close this out here. Okay. All right, so that's that. All right, so down here, I just show you I have my sound bar. It picked it right. All right, and then on the right over here, let me turn the lights back on. On the right over here, you see that is my Amazon Cube TV, where if I do any reviews on any media APKs or show anything media relating or cut coding related, I use that device there. Here I have my PlayStation 5 controller. I keep it here because when I do PlayStation live gaming, I use that remote right there, and I just keep it there because it's easier to access. That right there is the hub. It's a 3.0 USB hub right there. I know you can't see it too well, but because it's underneath the screen. That's the only hub that comes with the monitor mount. So that hub has a mount that's connected to these two screens right here. And the reason I got this one, because it's the only desk mount that they offer that supports these monitors because of the weight. So I had to get it, and that's the only reason why. They do sell it without the USB ports there, but the reason why I got it is because I got this one because I wanted the USB ports. I wanted desktop ports. Let me see if I can zoom in and you can see it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you can see right there. So that is the mount. And right on top, you see an Xbox little USB hub. That's to make, I can use my Xbox remote wirelessly on my PC. So when I'm playing any games and I want to use a remote, I can use my Xbox remote and it uses wirelessly. And then back there, you see some cables right behind the PlayStation remote. Right there, that is my 16 gigabyte Western Digital hard drive that I use for my backups. I keep all my information there. So if anything happens to my computer, I still have a backup of it right there. So that's my whole hard drive back there that has all my stuff. All right. And then to the left of it is one of my Nvidia Shields. This is a 2017 model. And you guys are wondering why I didn't go with the 2019, because this is the last one they made. The last model they made with a 500 gig hard drive. So that's a 500 gig hard drive Nvidia Shield TV, which I'm not letting go. And why do I have that one there when I have a cube there? This one controls all my retro games. I have every single retro game you could think of from PlayStation, I want to say 2 and older. It's all in there. I can play it anytime. And that's the main reason why I like the 500 gig hard drive, because I can put all that without attaching any drives to it. So I'm good. And of course, that's the remote for it right there. And then of course my streaming PC is right there. And then I think that's it for the top of here. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This is my custom made mouse pad right here. As you see, it has my logo there in both versions, the white and the black one. And I had that custom made. I show you guys how to do that, where to get it done. And I got that done because I wanted a special touch on my desk. All right. And to show you a little bit of the wiring back here. So as I mentioned, I use my other PC as a streaming PC. Right here, I have it hooked up right here. This is the Elgato 60 S Plus, HD 60 S Plus there. This is what takes my PC, my main PC, and streams it onto the streaming PC. So I have it connected. Actually, wiring is not too bad back here. I mean, the top part is a little, behind the screen is pretty messy, but it's not as bad as a lot of people you see. So I'm actually pretty happy with it. It could be a little bit cleaner, but I just don't have the time to actually buy the extra wires needed and everything. But for being what it is and all the stuff I have on here, the wiring is not too bad. Now, and have you noticed that this is on a able desk, rising electronic up and down desk. So if I want to keep this up, I keep it right here. If I want to put it down, so when I'm sitting on my desk, I just push one of the buttons and it electronically goes up and down. And you can also see right there that I do have a hammock. That's a footrest hammock that you could just lay your feet there when you just want to lounge back, whatever you're doing on the PC. And that's it. All right, so let me put this back up because I've still got a lot more to show you. So see, I already pre-configured all my buttons. So this button will take me to my standing level. Oh, there you go. 1 will take me to my standing level. 2 will be my sitting level. 3 will be completely all the way down as far as it goes. And 4 is all the way up as far as it goes. So I really just use 1 and 2. All right, so down here, you're gonna see this black bar right there. That's my Elgato green screen. As you guys know, I do have my PC set up inside my main bedroom because I have no space anywhere else. So my space is very limited, so I'm not able to use that one anymore as much as I want to. And you guys might ask why I don't get rid of it. Because when I finally do move again, because I am planning on moving, I'm gonna have a dedicated room for my setup. So when I need the green screen, that's gonna be the best thing to have. In my opinion, it's a retractable green screen. It's the best thing ever created. When Elgato made that up, it got sold out the first week it was released. Actually, the first day it was sold out. I had to wait like about 6 months after its release date to buy it. To finally I found it online. I bought it and never looked back. All right. All right. So down here is all my wiring. So this thing right here, I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's a little dark. All right, so down here, guys, it is this raceway right here. This is the cloth raceway that costs an arm and a leg but it's the only thing I can find that'll actually help my wiring kit up. This is where all my wires go for what I have connected. I have a few wires hanging out in the back because I have no other place to put them, but you can't really tell them when looking straight forward. You can't really tell because this thing is blocking it. All right, but these are for all the gadgets I have up here, guys. All these gadgets up here and everything, all the wiring for that is under there, which is I think this is the cleanest thing I could ever find. And because I could have put wire racks and everything, but it didn't look right. It still looked messy to me. But this is the best thing that you could ever get. All right, that's down here. Over here, this is under the desk drawer that also supports a laptop sleeve here. So right now I have my work laptop in here because I use my desk from work and everything. So I have my work laptop right here, and it fits right here. I can store it when I'm not using it and just take it out and put it on top, and I'm all ready to go. And also works as a drawer right here. I got the drawer here, and I got a bunch of stuff in here. All right, guys, so right here I do have my headphone rack here. This rack is actually a really nice rack. This actually connects to my PC because right in the front we have 3 USB ports right here. So I have two 3.0s and one 2.0 right here, and then it has a headphone jack here. If you have a 3.5mm headphones that you want to use, you can use it here. And this actually connects to the PC as an extra external audio source. So that's awesome. I like that. So I have, like I mentioned earlier, I do have my SteelSeries headphones right here, which the reason why I like these headphones the most is because this one has a built-in battery here that you can easily remove and replace it with the one that's charging inside the box, inside the mix amp. So I got that there, put the battery in there, and then boom, there you go. And this little thing right here is from my mod mic that I showed you earlier that I connect here. When I'm streaming on my PlayStation, I can talk to the people on PlayStation and talk to the people on my computer. All right, so, and on this side I have my Astros A50s that I keep plugged in for charging. I don't use these much anymore, but I'm gonna keep it for my other PC. And then on the right over here is my VR headset. This is the Oculus Rift S, which doesn't require any external cameras for visual play. It has the sensors built in, and it's on a custom-made 3D printed under the desk mount that I got on eBay. Somebody had made it on a 3D printer. I found it very interesting. And I decided to buy it, and now I'm gonna copy it and probably try to sell it myself as well. The person that made it did an Oculus symbol on the back of it, so for all my Oculus people, there you go. And that's it for this section here, guys. All right, guys, so that's it with my whole setup tour. Hopefully you guys like the tour I gave you. This is my newest version of 2022 PC tour. You saw everything I have. You saw my PC streaming right there. It's all on one desk, so I have 2 PCs basically on this desk. When I'm not using my stream PC, I use it for other things. Let's say I use it for more darker things on the web. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Because I don't know how YouTube feels about certain things in that category, so I'm gonna leave it like that. And I have it connected to this monitor on top here, so when I'm using this one, I could use the other PC there. Oh, and I almost forgot. And you wonder, how would I control the streaming PC and my main PC on both screens with one keyboard and mouse? One thing I almost forgot to show you is down here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. All right, okay, so there you go. You can see it right a little bit there. This thing right here is a USB switcher. So these 2 ports right here, back here, one connects to the streaming PC. Let me get a better view there. Yeah, okay. See, okay, so these 2 USB cables, one connects to the main PC and the other one connects to the streaming PC. And this button right here will switch which one you're using. So on this side, you connect what you need to connect whether it be your peripherals, your USB dongles, whatever. So this is my keyboard, this is my mouse, and this is the wireless 2.4 gigahertz dongle for the keyboard when I want to keep it wireless. So how you switch from back and forth from each PC. If both PCs are on, all you gotta do is click this little button. Now it's on the other PC. Click it again. You see how this light changes? And you can hear it. That means it's switching PCs. So yeah, that's how easy it is to switch, you guys. Really not that hard. That actually wasn't that expensive. It was like a $30 thing. As you can see, I'm sitting under my desk. I didn't want to get back up. So now that concludes my whole tour. Because I almost forgot to show you that. I did want to show you that, and I almost forgot. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of my setup. I put a lot of time into my setup. I love my setup, and it's the only investment I have that I know I'm gonna keep for a while. So I'm very happy with what I got. And if you enjoyed this video and everything I had to show you today, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. Show me all the love and support that you guys love to show the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that share button, because sharing is caring, and we want to make sure everyone's aware of everything we talk about on this channel, so they don't miss a thing, just like you don't miss a thing. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment box down below, and let me know what you guys need to know. Also, let me know what is your favorite component on your PC that you like to use. I know a lot of people have a lot of favorite components. My favorite component on my PC is my Elgato Stream Deck. That thing is a lifesaver. So it's one of my favorite pieces on my PC. Let me know what is your favorite PC part. Also guys, if you still haven't done so to the end of this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and enable bell notification so you get notified every time we drop great videos like this one or whenever we go live. Because trust me guys, you never want to miss the thing. And also don't forget to go and check out my website guys at semi2.tech. Just check it out. I got a bunch of stuff there. I upload stuff there that you wouldn't see on YouTube. I'll tell you to go to my website or check some stuff out, but just to be safe, always be on top of my website, because I do show a lot of stuff there that I cannot show here on YouTube. So that's a good thing to remember to have around. And if anything happens to my channel, that's one place you'll always find me. It's on that website. Alright guys, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, this is Junior, aka Semi, signing out from Semi2Tech. Peace.